Good morning, targeted individuals. Good morning. I have a very special message for you all on this morning. Sorry for the dark screen. Um, right now, I don't have a visual for you to concentrate on, but just hear my voice. Just hear my voice. I want you to know that as a targeted individual, you are a very special, unique person. You have been blessed to exude light and love. And because of that light and love, you have a very compassionate heart. Your heart is filled with compassion and empathy. It overflows, actually, with compassion and empathy. Because of that love, that light, that compassion, and that empathy, you give more chances to people than they deserve. And I know some of you know what I'm talking about because I've been there where you keep giving people chances after chances and they keep doing the same thing over and over again. Every time you give them a chance and you tell them, hey, you know, you're very plain, very point blank. Um, I don't like it when you do this. It makes me feel, in this way. Or you may even say, this bothers me or hurts me when you do this. But they keep coming back and they keep doing the same thing over and over again. And you may get, this blanket apology. You may get this promise of, oh, I'll never do it again. But what do? They do it to you again. And this is especially when you have a narcissistic gang stalker in your life. My friends, their apology is not worth the breath that they say it out of. If they write you an apology, the apology is not worth the paper that it's written on. They give you these blanket apologies because they know that you have a good heart. And that's why they want to hang on to you. They're attracted to your light. And they know that you have a good heart. And they know that you have empathy and compassion, sometimes to your own detriment. And that's something that the narcissistic gang stalker does not have. Unfortunately, they don't have a good heart. Unfortunately, they have no empathy and no compassion. They know how to feign it and fake it because they watch others and they learn from them how to fake love, how to fake, that they carry light, how to fake empathy, how to fake compassion. But it's not real. It's feigned. It's something that they've gathered and they've learned from the good people that they hang around, that they keep around in their circle, that they keep around in their lives. And so I want to tell you this morning that you might as well forget about, a narcissistic gang stalker ever really changing what they do. They may change for a moment, but it's not long lasting. It's temporary. And so because they're not able to change, you're wasting your chances. How many chances are you going to waste? How much time are you going to waste? How much of your life are you going to waste giving these narcissistic gang stalkers chance after chance after chance to only have it to blow up in your face, to only have them to do the same thing over and over again, and sometimes do the same thing over again, but even worse the next time. When is enough going to be enough, my friends? You deserve so much better than what you get from people. A lot of people take your kindness for granted. They take your empathy and your compassion for granted. They take your good heart for granted. And even get this, they take your kindness as a weakness. And because they take it as a weakness, they don't value you. Anytime someone keeps doing the same thing over and over again, it's not a mistake. It's a habit. It's a pattern. And it's being done purposely. A mistake is a mistake. When you keep doing the same thing over and over again, that's a pattern. And that's being done on purpose. And again, you don't deserve that. You're too good of a person. But you don't want to give up on people. Or you feel guilty if you give up on someone or you turn your back on someone. Or if it's a family member, a relative. You try your best as a targeted individual to hang in there to the end with these people. But again, they don't value you. They don't value you. And so therefore, when someone doesn't value you, no matter what you do, you would never be enough. You would never be good enough. You just would never be enough to someone who doesn't value you. And you can keep trying. But you can't buy value. You can't appease when someone devalues you. There's no way to appease that. When someone makes it up in their mind that in their eyesight you're not a valuable asset to them, there's nothing you can do to change that. A made-up mind is a made-up mind. And narcissistic gang stalkers, they don't value anyone anyway. They don't even value themselves. And so how can they value you? You can't get blood from a turnip, my grandmother used to say. You can't get blood from a turnip. And you can't get water from an empty cistern. You can't. You can't get love. You can't get light. You can't get empathy. You can't get compassion from someone that's empty on the inside. And so it's not your responsibility, targeted individuals, to try to change anyone, and definitely not to try to change a narcissistic gang stalker. You are wasting your time. So my question to you, when is enough enough? How many chances are you going to give someone? How much time are you going to allow the narcissistic gang stalker to steal from you because you keep allowing them to hang around? You keep giving them chances. You keep expecting change only to come up with the short end of the stick. How many short end sticks are you going to gather? How are these chances and these you coming up short every time? How is that benefiting you? How is that benefiting you? The answer is it's not. It's wasting your time. It's depleting your energy. When you could be taking your focus and you could be placing it on something that's much more productive. It's distracting you from being the best person that you can be. It's distracting you and keeping you away from. You're putting so much time and energy into this narcissistic gang stalker that it's keeping you away from the people who really do want to love you and care for you and value you. But you're putting all your eggs over here in this basket that's not giving you a return on your investment. So I came to tell you, stop giving people so many chances, especially these narcissistic gang stalkers.